Hey, what's poppin'? It's the Black Diamond Misfit. And today I want to talk to you about if you know you've gone through some things in your life and you haven't healed yet, well, you could pick the wrong partner for yourself. So I wrote down some things that if you if you're not healed and you haven't done the work when you're in a relationship, sometimes you can lose weight, gain weight, your hair falls out, your hair won't grow, and for me, I want to talk about for me, what happened with me and my relationship, my last relationship, and actually all of them, to tell you the truth. But my last one really took me for a run. Well, here's the thing. Um, I not only gained weight, um, my hair fell out, my whole transformation of my face, I didn't even look the same anymore. I really, when I looked in the mirror, I didn't even know who I was. And sometimes your blood pressure might go up. My blood pressure went up. And I want to say this on my part, what happened with me, because I didn't know anything about a narcissist and all this kind of other thing like that. But what happened with me was my ex, he kept coming and going, coming and going, and coming and going in and out of my life. And he already knew I had um, beyond, beyond trust issues with him. But I didn't want him, I had abandonment issues. And if you all know, the reason why I had abandonment issues because I grew up in DCF care. DCF raised me, and I didn't have any parents, so he knew that. So he kept coming and going, coming and going, coming and going in and out of my life. That even there was one time that I kept the calendar, and I kept it for a long time. He left out of my life again on the same day, 2 years later, on the same day, the same date, different year and everything. But that's how much he kept leaving in and out of my life. So I wasn't ready for him to I wasn't ready to let him go again because I had abandonment issues. So I forgave him. And this last time that he left on my daughter's death day. That was her 3rd year of being gone. And that's the day that I gave myself to God. But he left on that day. Now, mind you, when he left that day, he didn't have a phone for me to contact him, even if I wanted to. Because we got into it and he smashed the phone or the phone fell, whatever the heck, whatever. So I had no way to get a hold of him. Now, mind you, I want to let you know this. I had stopped drinking. And it was 5 months before he left. And I told him that. I said, you know what, I'm going to stop drinking because I'm killing myself here because, my daughter. And he was like, yeah, okay. Well, God had told me to stop drinking because you know what? God tapped me on my shoulder and said, he's about to leave again. And I said, wow, okay. So I got myself together. I didn't drink anything. Not that I had a problem, but it was because the fact that I was killing myself because of my daughter. So I was spiraling. So I had stopped drinking. Got myself together. And he didn't know that I noticed him putting away stuff in a bag, in a book bag and everything. He didn't notice that I know that he was on a dating app and I didn't say anything. He didn't notice that I knew what he was about to do. So when he took off, 5 months later after that, I was ready. I was ready for him to leave so I can heal myself. God is an amazing God. I can't tell you how much that God is real. And the thing about it, when you're not healed, you tend to pick the wrong person. I thought I was safe when I was with him because he looked like Mr. Magoo and Elmer Fudd. And I thought I was safe with him. And I'm not saying, oh, looks this and that. Don't play with me because you know we all want a tall, dark, and handsome man. I thought I was safe, but I wasn't. He took advantage of me because he knew that I loved God. I've always loved God. I've always been this way. So he took advantage of me, kept coming and going out of my life because he knew I would always take him back. And this time, out of 18 years, he really took too much of my life. He took 18 years of on and off in my life to where I said, no, not again. That's it. And if you don't, here's the thing, in any relationship, nobody owes you anything. I don't care if you were molested, raped, I don't care what it is in life, it's your life. You have to do the work to progress in this world. I used to think that my biological owed me something because she left me in DCF care. And she didn't owe me anything. That's who she was. She didn't change. She still didn't change. I had to change. I had to do the work. So here's the thing. I did the work. These 2 years of my life now, I did the work. I'm not bitter. I'm not angry. I come healed. How about that? The next relationship I have, I come healed because I did the work. I did the counseling. I did the thing. I did it with God. So in none of my videos, you're going to ever see me bashing men. And here's the thing. Out of my videos, if there's anything that anybody didn't like and thinks that I lied in my videos, I encourage you, I invite you to let me know what part that I lied or you didn't agree with. I encourage you and I invite you to tell me what part it was. Because in my videos, it's about me and my story and the truth. So again, I come healed. Okay. That's basically it. I just wanted to let you know about my story. And in any relationship, if you do not do the work for yourself, you're going to keep on picking people, friendships, males, it doesn't matter. You're still going to you're going to pick people who aren't right for you. And the reason why we do it is because we would have liked to have somebody that was going to, because we love so much. We love so much. So we love on somebody thinking that we're going to get it back, and we don't. So my thing is that do the work because nobody owes you anything. You owe it to yourself to do the work. If you want to have a good friendship with anybody, let alone a relationship. So again, this is my story. And I'm talking to you about what went on in my life and how I'm not bitter. In none of my videos you see me bashing anybody. I don't do that because you know why? I still got a lot of love to give. So nobody owes you anything. You owe it to yourself to do the work. Heal yourself because in any relationship I get into, I come healed this time. And I feel good about it. I don't care about the mistakes I made because I'm fixing them now. This is the Black Diamond Misfit. This is my story, and I'm the only one that can tell it. Bye.